Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of online learning. Most of you did an excellent job on Monday and some finished it up on Tuesday, which is fine as long as you get it done before the next post comes up. A lot of people got 100% completed, and if you didn't get 100%, I will show you how to get that done today and just give you some tips on things that we might have made mistakes on. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to finish with lesson 10 today. I gave you a bite-sized chunk of it on Monday. I'll give you another bite-sized chunk today, and gradually we'll start ramping it up as you all get used to Nearpod and how it works. Here are some reminders. First, there is a raffle. Some of you might have seen this on Google Classroom. Some of you might not. Basically, you need to complete assignments on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in all 4 classes. So ELA, Math, Science and History, and Leader in Me. If you complete all 4 assignments on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you'll be entered into a raffle, which we'll do on Friday, and there are gift cards in it for you. So if you win the raffle, there'll be a few gift cards. So far, we have iTunes, Buckeyes. I've seen that you all have posted some other ones that you might want. Everybody else, feel free to go in and post some places that you might want to get a gift card to, especially things that we could use online in the time of good old Corona. Oh, before we do learning targets, let me just show you some things in the Nearpod to make sure we're using it correctly. First and foremost, once you start the Nearpod, finish it. You don't want to go in, start, come back out, and finish again later, because what happens is it creates separate assignments for you rather than one assignment where I can see you're 100% done. It's harder to see if you've completed it, if you're doing it in separate sittings. So sit down, get the whole thing done. You'll notice that this first screen is our circle question. Some people weren't sure how to move on. Up in this top right corner here, you see the slide number. So right now, this is only 1 out of 9. Don't tell me you're done if you only did the first slide. And if you're not sure how to move on, mine says preview because it's the teacher version. Yours will just have a blue arrow, and when you press this arrow, it'll move you to the next slide. And you want to do it all the way until you've gotten through every slide. You'll also notice that on these circle questions, some people didn't get full credit because what they did was they read a circle question that looked like a great answer. They liked it or loved it, whatever you call it, and then moved on. You have to post your own answer. It's okay to like other people's posts, but in order to get full credit, you have to post your own response, both to the circle questions, which in this case obviously says optional, but on the later part, so I'm asking you to give evidence and elaboration, you have to post your own. Let me just quickly show you how you would move on. You would press this blue button to move to the next slide. You'll notice that there's a video. Press the button again to move to the next slide, and this should be the reading. Just scroll down to see all of the pages. Press the button again. Notice I'm only on the 4th slide. There's a quiz here. Answer all 3 questions. I'm going to skip it because I'm not actually doing this assignment, but you need to do all 3. There's some open-ended questions. You would go here. There's a little audio of me giving you a hint of how to answer. I would read the question, restate the question, and I'm going to answer in complete sentences, put a period at the end of my sentences, and so on, making sure I answer both parts because there's a part 1 and a part 2 here. Let's move on to the next part. And this is what I was talking about, where you can share your answer and you can like other people's answers, but you have to post your own. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory.